welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Off play action. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down to go. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to see the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what?
This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick-6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick-6.
Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up a go down.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
Right back to the fullback. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Tokyo. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds.
That's good for Panthers. 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. With that, we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. He'll look to throw. He takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. He does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains at 13. And another first down.
First down.
He'll stay on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's second down and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
To second and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
32-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. He's going to lose a yard.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Carolina.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Now a handoff, running right. He works free, right side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield. You stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check.
Complete. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the air one more time. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Burn their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Tigers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Perfect putt taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll step up and win this. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 27.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. His kick is perfect. And the Panthers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
He'll look deep, left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month...
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Third down. 3 to go.
A gain of a yard brings up third and
Hill look to throw. And caught left side. It's complete.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming.
Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got room at the 30, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And they'll have it. He'll pick up the first down. Getting it to the 10-yard line as this drive continues, doing it on the ground. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 18-yard line.
An inside give here to the fullback on the drive. And this will be a Panthers first down as he'll get this up to the 25.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Panthers.
Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They go with the draw play here on the second down. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Carolina.
Stick with him again. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 43, here's second and 5.
Second and 5.
A tight end in motion now. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up
On third down, he'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again.
He gets this into the hands of Green. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
First comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
That's certainly not how he envisioned his first catch as a professional going, but technically he has less yards than you and I do, but we're up here in the booth. But not an ideal start, but he's certainly not going to panic either.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. It's now third down and 16.
Throwing now on third and long. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
15 yards through the air, and that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page as his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. That one's on target, and it is good. From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
At the 41-yard line.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Panthers.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Off the play fake. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover, they retain possession. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Tigers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. Third and 10.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
side of midfield.
Tokyo. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
The throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Tokyo. First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
86.
It is second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tokyo. That is first touchdown this year. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys are back within 6.
Tigers 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with a minute 25 left to go in the contest. Now it's second and 1. They'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. We're about ready now for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Tigers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Tokyo. First down. First and 10 at the 43.
Throwing now on first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Second down, they need 3.
To number 35. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-time TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in. Now a timeout to Carolina. And it's going to be their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
1st down, Carolina.
They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. They come from behind. They feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.